Okay, so welcome to Banjo Tooie, episode 4. This one, we're going to head into world number 3, but first we're going to have to do a mini game. And when I say first, I mean second, because first I'm going to pour myself some of this. Got myself one of those 2-litre bottles of cider. Got this, so I'm going to pour some, alright? And you might be thinking, if you've watched, the first 3 episodes, you've been drinking a lot. The only thing I can respond to that is, yeah. So that's why I only responded yeah, because, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Looks beautiful. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That looks beautiful. Okay, so let's have a swig. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. It's just the one from Lidl's, but it's nice, Anyway, I don't know what the nicest one is. I forgot what it's called. It might be like Crumpton Oaks or something. That's nice. Strongbow is always nice. What? Oh, no. Right. Fuck. Alright, so I'll be back right now. Right, full screen time. Let's go. What the fuck? Okay, right, so this is now the start of the episode. After all that, I think what happened, because I turned my PC off, I lost, well, it must have just lost, like, connection to the controller or something. Things like that usually happen with emulators, but that's okay, that's okay. We're all back up and running now. Do you know what? I do want to find myself a new N64. I say new. I mean like a, not a brand new one, just another one. I kind of want like an ice blue, and I used to have an ice blue controller. I sold it, right? I sold it on eBay because I thought it was unofficial, but it wasn't. I'm just stupid because these have like those boxes on them, like the tubes around them, around the wires. Yeah, and I thought, well, because mine didn't have that, I just thought, oh, maybe it's just unofficial or something. I'll just get rid of it. I was stupid for that. Anyway, let's unlock this. This is for the 3rd world. This shouldn't be so hard now. This is... I don't think they ever get hard, to be honest, these challenges. Not like, it'll never get to the point where you're gonna like really struggle. Let's just say that. You can always work out where it, like, where it's intended for. It's pretty easy. And as you notice that more pieces get missing after every single world you unlock. But even on the very last ones, if I remember, they're still very easy. Okay, we know where this is because I've told you a few episodes ago, maybe like episode 2, something like that. It's gonna be, yeah, it's Pine Grove, isn't it? I don't know, I can't remember where you get that Humba Wumba thing. Well, you might get that like completely like some other location. There we go, Pine Grove. Now this, I'm gonna say right now, this is my favourite level. Like out of all of them, I think. I'm gonna say that right now. I do love Witchy World. Everything about it, the soundtrack. When we're going, you're gonna see. This is such a major step in the right direction in terms of the first 2 worlds, if you had to experience those, because they're not so engaging. Let's say that word. They don't really. It's like, or captivate. One of those big words that you still really don't know the meaning of, but you use all the time. Jiggies to attempt Jiggy Wiggy's challenge number 4. Okay. Alright, well, we're not going to do that because we just don't need to, okay? Right, now this one, you could notice like a lack of progress. That's what I'm going to call it in this one, because we may play this for like an hour and only get like 3 Jiggies. Because I can't remember. Like, I know a lot of things in here, but, well, I'm okay anyway. I count like a honeycomb and a Cheeto pitch as is as important as getting a Jiggy on this game, because some of them, they're a bit more difficult to find, as you've seen in Glitter Gulch Mine, where we done all of it basically, and we only had what? No, we had none. I think we got all the honeycombs, but we got no cheetah bridges. The honeycombs are a bit easier to find. Oh, there we go. There's the thing. There's the music. But cheetah pages are still pretty difficult. Okay, let's talk to her. Have we met, lady? And he still lived on Freezeezy Peak. So, those portals then are portals to real places. Oh yeah, I didn't really think of that. I was thinking they were just like made up worlds by Gruntilda, but they are real places, but you're just taking a portal there. Yeah, on a warp, like, pad. Yeah. Groggy, Soggy, and Moggy. So they're the children that we've already met. They're the crying children, I think, and they in Freezeezy Peak. Yeah, this is probably the best soundtrack of the game, I think. Okay, there's the burger stand. And the punters will never know. Ugh. Great. It's beautiful. Right, so it looks like we can't get in there at all because it's all electric. Yep. I was gonna try like doing the pack on her, but it doesn't matter. You can notice the frame rate drops in you. I don't believe he does that on the Xbox Live Arcade version. You can destroy those, I think, with grenades, so we'll try that now. Oh crap, that's gonna be close. Yep, you can. And they drop a token, yeah. You got a ticket for Conga's Big Top. Okay, I don't... Do we need all of them? They may... Right, okay. If you're wondering what that is, Conga's Big Top, that is inside that place, right? Now, all I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna spoil anything, if you've never played this game before, but that's something we might struggle on. That's all I'm gonna say. We might struggle on, okay? So, we're not gonna go and venture off any other way a second. There's something behind there, isn't it? It looks like a switch for Kazooie. No? Switch for the fries. And that's this place. Someone found the switch. And you know, talking about Banjo-Kazooie and everything, I did notice, I think my dad was looking on the store the other day, and games coming soon, they've got Yuka Replay E. Well, I think that the name is a bit stupid, to be honest. It's just a bit, like ukulele is like, you know, a ukulele, but Yuka Replay or I don't know. I don't like that name, to be honest, at all. This is Gruntilda's, I think. You may not necessarily like what she decides. Okay. Should we go in there? Okay, I think let's still make our way across getting all these tickets. And as you know, there is things that we've... Well, there's like 2 things we need to do, which linked from the other world, if you remember, from the last episode. And it was the train. Okay, we're back to the start now. Let me just shoot it, just in case. But yeah, it was the train and... Okay, we don't need that. It was the train and the spaceship. Right, I think, right, if you are good enough, you might be able to get her up there. But I know the frame rate's a bit dodgy, but you can get her up there, like this. There you go. I'm not sure what's up here. The suction boots, which we haven't unlocked, and a green ginger, so we'll happily take that. And that's a second one, and only 5 more to go. Okay, so whilst we're up here, we may as well have a little look around. So there's the Inferno over there, and a massive, the Leap of Death. Star, I can't really see it. Star Summit. I think that might be Star Summit. Can't really read because of the text. That is that electric place, Area 51. It looks like with if you just look up there. Across there, then there's like a massive tightrope thing. Maybe we can we? No. Okay. Well, there's that. I don't think there's anything else here for us at all. mean, now, like, I kind of don't want to go in there first to start it off with, because that is, like, a big thing in there. We'll have a look around here. There's a lot of things we gotta do there. There's a van logo. Right, let's guess the easiest thing. This musical note, right? And make our way around here. And yep, if this is the first episode you're catching, and you're wondering why I'm questioning so many things, it's because I haven't played the game a lot, right? This is one of those things, but I think you need to get up there to do it. I think how you do that is just do this. Ow. Do we miss? Okay, I don't know why we got the timer for at all, but I'm pretty certain all you gotta do is why was just already done. You know. Why is he doing that? We are clearly hitting it. Okay, fuck that. Something's not working on there. Unless I'm just missing it, right? We'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. There is this up here. And you're a ginger as well, so that might be up here. By the way, I'm enjoying my my cider. I don't know where I like more, cider or beer, but I kind of really like cider. It's just like one of those drinks that you can't really hate. I mean, I can understand. Do you know the only thing I do hate about cider? Oh crap, let's get this. Yeah, we know. A random storm. Oh crap. Okay, if we fall, we're dead. We can get over there though. Yeah. I don't know what's on you. That looks like a switch, so... Yeah, there you go. It's just gonna move back and forth. So, alright, so there we go. I think we worked that out. That's just gonna go... If we drop down... Wrong one. No, wrong one again. You've got to press Z when you to drop. Press B to experience the scenic splendor of the cable car ride across the space zone. Okay. Right, so this is just going to take us to the space zone now. This space zone is the one that's blocked off currently. And you'll see what I mean now. What I mean, like, we're not going to get much progress done. Because we're already, like... I don't know. It says 17 minutes on my capture. But... Like, I know a lot of that. I was just sorting things out. Okay, there we go. That's our first actual, like, piece of anything, isn't it? Right, and there was a honeycomb piece. Okay, so that over there, I think, is the room in the other thing. But it looks like... Can we unlock it with that? We'll have to get down and have a look, but we need to stay alive here. Otherwise, we're going to die if we don't stay alive. We desperately need that. Is there a way to go across? Yeah, just across here. So we're gonna... Oh no, it's not. It looks... Well, it looks like we got on a ledge. Let's have a look up. See what we can see. It does look like there's a ledge you are across, but that's not gonna be right, is it? Let's have a look down. Okay, right, so it looks like the only way we can get in there is with that van thing. Oh, don't be another random one. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't think that was a random one then. I just pressed it as soon as he was in a good spot. Okay, let's get down here. And there we go. There's our first warp pad. Now that is big news for us. Well, news? Well, it's just a big, like, thing for us because this is the area... No, you can get into this area. Okay, doesn't matter. But you couldn't get up there, right? So that was good for us anyway. I don't think there is anything else up there though. Alright, there's the star spinner that we can go in, and there's this bit that's blocked off, I think, currently. But again, there's musical notes, and I think, yep, I was about to say, I think there's a jam jar thing over here. So let's have a look. It looks like there's someone behind you. Let's see what he needs. Okay. Thank goodness you came. I'm really hungry. Just need a burger before I go to find my mom. Okay, we can get him a burger. I'm not sure we want to do that yet though, because I think there's something you will come back with out of like one of the other worlds. Anyway, let's do this. This is probably going to be those suction cup things. Airborne Air Gaming. So, okay. Alright, so, yeah, this is crucial for the thing in the tent, okay? Okay, dismissed, okay. Right. I don't think, again, I don't believe there's anything important across here. Is there another warp pad? Oh, Mumbo, right, there's a Mumbo thing, so it is something important. Can we go up here? We can. Why do I feel like I didn't know that? Okay, there's a ginger, I do hear a ginger. A blue one. And there's a second blue one. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now we want to go inside the summit, star summit thing. Okay, let's see what it says about you. Looking for the kids. You might find them in the Inferno, Star Spinner, Crazy Castle, or Dodgems. Okay. Yeah, I done the Crazy Castle bit, right, on the N64, because I did buy this game in 2023. I paid £60 for it, with the manual. It's come down a bit now, it's like £40 odd. Bargain, by the way. I would, do you know what, if you're going to go and collect a game, right, I would recommend collecting something like this, because this did not sell well at all, right? That's the games, right, I'm going to tell you this right now, some advice, right? If you want to collect games, go for games that didn't sell well or were like the last releases of on a console. You like, it is such a good investment. This one I know is like, because it's so old, maybe not. But you know, things like oh, I don't know, things on like the Xbox 360, even like FIFA 19, Xbox 360. Okay. That game is worth like £45. No joke. FIFA is like the cheapest game ever. So I'm assuming, right, if that game was anything other than a FIFA game, right, anything other than a sports game, that game, whatever the game would be worth so much. It would be ridiculous, right? It would probably be worth over £100. And I'm gonna say it right now. It's only because it was like maybe the last, or if not one of the last, on that console, and that's what happens then. That is what happens. Now this is going to be our first enemy one here. I'm a Minjo, yep. There we go. So, and they always respawn there, the Minjos. Okay, let's get on this star spinner thing, if we can. I think it might take us up, if we get on there. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Alright, so we need Mumbo Magic in here too, okay. Makes a lot of sense. Can we press this? No. Alright, so let's get out. We need a lot of Mumbo Magic, but we don't know where Mumbo is as of now. Alright, so let's get out. But yeah, that's what I'd always recommend. It's like even things like, well, not just games that come out late, but think about like Paper Mario and things like that. Those kind of games, like they were late releases as well. Conker's Bad Fur Day. They're a lot. And I feel like they're only not so much, in a way. I know this sounds stupid, but I think it's because of, how did I get up there then? What the fuck? I think it's because of the boxes, right? With the cartridges. I think this might sound stupid, but I feel like the box, because it comes with a box and a manual, I feel like that devalues the game cartridge then. Sort of thing, because a lot of people own, no, and the entire game itself, because a lot of people only collect cartridges, like, you know, like myself. I only collect the cartridges. I just think like, why do I want the box? You know, and that's a bad thing to think as a collector, in a way. Because, I swear we've already got a green one. This must be another Minjo. There goes another one. Maybe we didn't get one. A green one. But yeah. It's just like a thing that I don't want around. Like, imagine if I had a shelf full of them. Like, I'm like a person who likes messing with things and touching things a lot, you know? Like, especially when it comes to games. I like opening the boxes and looking at them. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, like owning a box. Like if I had a really good condition box, the N64 game, I don't know what I'd fucking do. I'd mess with it all the time. I know exactly what I would do. Leave in the comments what you would do if you had a box, the N64 game. Would you mess with it Or would you just never, like, keep it in a box and never touch it? See, like, that's something I can't do. You know what I actually really wish? I wish they released a Banjo Tooie game on the GameCube. I mean, I feel like if there was a Banjo Tooie game on the GameCube, I feel like it would be like stupidly I feel like it'd be like £200. Because if you think about it, right, think about the games that are actually worth a lot. It's like Mario Baseball. Is that game actually any good? I can't comment because I've never played it, but is he good, or is it just because he's Mario Baseball and no one bought it? Think about the other games and like, well, like Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna say this now. I'm not speaking on behalf of everyone because people like Pokemon, but I just find those games like so dead. Like, I don't know. It's like a cool idea and that, but I don't know. Especially like the 3D ones. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, the stories are so dead on the games. You're just basically going around collecting them, and I mean, it's cool, like, but. It's just something I would never play personally. So I finished one of them. I finished Pokemon Moon, I think, or it wasn't. Was it Ultra Moon? No, I think it was Pokemon Moon on the 3DS. I had the limited edition 2DS one for Christmas because I just wanted to try the game. I'm not a fan at all. I just think I thought the game was too easy for a start. I just finished the game. Like, I barely died on the. Yeah, it was a pretty bad experience. I don't recommend those games to anyone. And I've seen my brother play on like Colosseum and all those other ones. It's just something I'm really not a fan of. Like, I prefer basically every other Nintendo game. Like, I love Zelda, Mario, but like, you know, all those games. Yes, feed me them. Feed me those games. But Pokemon, no. I mean, I know why they're so expensive. It's because of the Pokemon Go craze, isn't it? That seems like, to me, the Pokemon Go craze, that made like all the prices go crazy on those games. But, you know, that Pokemon Gale of Darkness game, it's come down in price since it was announced on the Switch. But bear in mind, it's come down now. It's like only 200 odd, but it was like 300 odd. And that game should not be worth that much. I remember when that game was under £100. It's not even a game that should be worth that much. Because I know for a fact that it's not good. Because Colosseum is not that good. You know, it's just a thing. I think that game, Gale of Darkness, may be rated lower. So, there you go, I don't know. But, yeah. If that game is worth that much, well, what the hell? Like, who the hell knows? What the hell would Banjo Kazooie be rated? If it was Banjo 3, if that was a thing, you know. Imagine what the fucking, like, that would be like, it would have been really highly rated, most probably. And, I mean, I do feel like if it was on you, it would probably be a late release. You've got to take into consideration that Banjo Tooie released late 2000 and 2001 in this country. So you got to take that into consideration. And yeah. After taking that in consideration, you'd think then, well, the earliest release date you probably would see would be like 2004. But if it's 2005, there you go. Then that game would be ridiculously expensive. We're gonna just change out this van. We don't really need it. I don't know. Not yet. I can't be bothered to look around. Did we go in the Crazy Castle place? Maybe there's a bit place in here for us. It's a shame though that Ray didn't do, like, well, they done hardly nothing. To be honest, alright. So now we found, like, that's a Banjo. We found 2 of those new places. I forgot what they're called now. The jam jar things. We've got 2 of them to do. So let's change out of this and let's go and talk to jam jars twice. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I'm gonna probably start getting into collecting again. I don't know what to do. I feel like in my mind there's only 2 options really, and it has always been is N64 and GameCube. But to be honest, I think I'd rather collect for GameCube because I know I can get the boxes and the manuals. You know, if I started one for the GameCube, not for the N64 with the boxes and manuals, I would never complete it. Not like a complete collection. I mean, with the GameCube, you've got your like expensive games like Gadget Races and Gotcha Force and stuff, but I feel like, you know, I feel like they are still obtainable. I mean, well, I seen that Gotcha Force game the other day actually. Oh no, and today is one on eBay. I think it's like £130 with a manual and everything. But the problem is, I feel like people are dying to like grab it. Like that might be a good deal. I don't know. It's probably because the game is actually shit. And as with that's like most of the like some of the rarer games on it. Maybe even that Gadget Races is not that good. Forget it, punk. You won't be needing that flea bag with you to learn this one. Ah, okay. So that is because we need to do something first, and I'll show you now. Right. Anyway, I'm pretty certain we can't get in there. Yeah. You need to go through it the other way. Or maybe not. No. I know what to do. Right, so let's kill him. And we're gonna have to grenade it. Hey. And do you know what? Luckily yesterday, that we unlocked the grenade thing before we went into... Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was. The World 2. Luckily we unlocked it. Because we wouldn't have been able to do some of the grenade stuff. Like maybe the boss against the old King Cole. We probably wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, so now we need to go by the tent. Because if you remember, we did see one by the tent. One of those jam jar things. And yeah, to be honest, with the game collecting, I kind of... It's like, a lot of people want to go for like everything. I'm kind of just more interested in like, you know, the Banjos, the Zeldas, the Marios, like... And then like the hidden gem sort of things. Mario Karts, then on like after the... Or like got the like spin-offs in it then. I'm kind of not interested in getting like all those really rare games. Oh yeah, like, you know, something like Wario World, like that's a game that I would be interested in playing again. Because I probably haven't played that game since I was really young. Okay, let's unlock this. This is, I forgot what it's called. Split Up. Right, there we go. Split Up. Pressing A makes one become two. He's gonna miss her. I thought he was gonna miss her again then. Okay, right, so what we want to do now is just go Banjo. How do we do it? Press A. There we go, right, so this is the first part of this, right? You have split up. To change to the other character, stand on your pad or near swap cloud and press A. To rejoin, simply touch each other. What? Okay, right, so Banjo on his own, to be honest, I don't think he can do a lot. To be honest, I think he just swings his bag. No, he can't do anything. Not yet, right? Not yet. So what we want to do now, I don't know, have we got a pad over there? No. Okay, so what we're going to do... Okay, we have actually. It was outside Wombas, but we may as well just run over there. Banjo can only jump and duck. He's pretty useless to that Kazooie. You know, I'm pretty certain if Microsoft didn't buy Ray, they would have probably done a full game where you Banjo on his own or something. Or Kazooie on her own. I mean, it's Grunty's Revenge like that. Like, that's a game that released after this, but that was kind of just, you know, a nothing sort of game. I don't count Game Boy games, to be honest. They are pretty, like, I don't know. Most of them are bad. I'm not saying Grunty's Revenge is bad, but I just never go near it. Like, you know, games like that, they don't interest me. Banjo Pilot exists, though. I've got that somewhere. It's rubbish. It is. I'm gonna be honest. It is rubbish. Okay, that's what we learnt. The bag swing. So see that Minjo dead. Absolutely dead. I can't remember how you actually do this. There's a different room we gotta go to, which is linked to a different room. It must be. Let's have a look up. Oh, pump room. Oh, it is in there. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, we can go in. Yeah, there we go. That's weird to have a honeycomb in the way of a room. I'm assuming that's probably like the only thing, like, you know, like only time that happens on any banjo game. Okay, we've got this. How do you switch? Right, press A then, and now we're gonna go Kazooie, and we're gonna have to get Kazooie over into the pump room. There we go. We got Kazooie. There we go. Kazooie is actually like way more useful. She can't attack or do anything yet. I'm not sure even if she can. But you'd rather the agility. Do you know what I mean? The agility is just unbelievable. Okay, let's just see outside Wombas, and we just jump down. And yeah, Kazooie can float. Banjo, I think the only thing he can do to break his fall now is just swing the bag. That's it. Okay, so let's go to. Okay, now we're going to the pump room. I'm not even sure if we can make that. Okay. Yeah, you. So again, Kazooie just gotta jump here and jump here. Now, what this is going to enable is the pump. Pump Master 2. So I'm curious, what was Pump Master 1 then? Is that like something that we don't want to know? Is that some like one of those like dirty little kinky toys or something? That's disgusting. That's disturbing. Disturbing. Absolutely disturbing. Can you use those Kazooie pads on her own actually? I'm not even sure. I'll have to find out. Okay, let's go back together. Can we do that? Yep, there we go. Can we get up here? Yeah, we can. I'm not sure what it's gonna. It's probably just gonna give us instructions, isn't it? But we're gonna read it anyway. And yeah, I was correct with this episode. To ring the bell requires 3 different strikes. What fucking bell? What bell? Ah, 3 different strikes. Ah, I get it. So you need to do like. Oh, that's that bell, that cactus thing we're doing. So you gotta do it once, then a timer comes on, you gotta go halfway, then do it, and then you go for the top and do it. Okay. Let's try not to forget that. Let's go into here. And this is where my game crashed when I was playing her on the N64. Like, when was it? 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it only crashed because yeah, I think it was because of maybe the back of it with the power pack wasn't so good. That's kind of why I wanted like another one. No. I think I know what to do here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm surprised you didn't taunt us for not wanting to know the rules. Okay, so there's these balloons in here. We just gotta pop them. That's it. Okay. Okay, the blue ones are the best, aren't they? Okay, there we go. How many do we actually need? Okay, let's not focus on how many we need. Let's just pop them. Then we'll see. I'm assuming it's gonna be like fucking 50 or something. Or 30, I don't know. Who knows? I'd say 50 though. Because this game is a little bit more challenging and you could actually do things on you. Banjo Tooie. Rare good at making challenging games. It's gonna be one more at least. Okay, maybe we've done it. No, it's 50, there you go. Oh dear, what a pathetically low score. No prize for you. Do you want to try again? Yes, we do. It's 50, it's gotta be 50. How do we fail? I'm not even sure. Maybe it's just because I flew the wrong way. It just wasn't hit enough early on, I'd say. Or maybe there's... Yeah, I think I know where it is. Maybe there's more of those blue ones earlier on. And because we missed so many. Yeah, if you look at it that way, there's just going to be a set amount of these, isn't it? Okay, I think the problem is you don't want to go too high. Because then there's nothing for you to fucking pop, is there? still doing a decent job. I might be able to recover this if I can get those two out. Fuck. Okay, I needed that blue one. I'm not gonna do it now. Shit, right, it's gotta be 50. Let's just play again. But that's what I like about old games, right? Because this is a kids game. I think it's 7. It's either 7 plus or 12 plus. I'm just gonna go with 7 plus. That's what I like old kids games. I think they're pretty good. You know, they always have that element of challenge in them. And you know, on top of that, they're fun. As well, you know. I just think the all these old companies really had a way with making kids games. You know, now all you get now for kid, like, well, you know, the 7 plus games, it's just like crappy movie film games. But you know, they're not even good anymore. Like before, they had like their own character to them. You know, they were like, there wasn't just movie games. Look at the Disney Pixar Cars game and stuff. You know, that's a game. That's a proper game. I'll tell you what, that is a proper game. They really don't make them like that anymore. You know, it's set after the story as well. So if you're interested in cars, I would probably recommend going to check that out. Okay, if we fail this now, I swear. Okay, there's 51. It was going to be 60. Hey! Oh, it's so unfair. You scored enough points to win my balloon burst prize. Okay, there we go. So this off is Jiggy. That's pretty good. So let's get out there and gather. That's what we're going to want straight away. Do you want to play again? No, I really, really, really do not want to play again. Even though that was actually quite fun in his own sort of way. But let's get out. And look, there we go. Since this is a Halloween run, there's a pumpkin. There is a pumpkin. Okay. Crazy Castle lobby. Right, so we did see that the one door just had Kazooie in it, right? So if we go back here to this pad and just go Kazooie, we can do that. Now that's actually, if we look at the totals, I'll show you, right? This is how long we've played and how little jiggies we got. Oh, well, technically we still got none. So half hour and no jiggies. There you go. That's what I meant at the start of the episode, okay? So let's get on this. And this is like the first world where you really experience that. Okay, go on the banjo pad to split. And now we want to press A to swap. There we go. So we want to get back in there. Or maybe we should have collected that first. That would have been a better idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, Kazooie could jump like way higher. Yeah, she could jump way higher. You could probably get right up there just from your jump. No, you can't. There's actually no way to get there, is there? Oh, fuck. Right, so I'm just gonna rejoin just to get this, just in case anything like goes wrong. Okay, so let's go back Banjo. Let's get up there. And that will be our first Jiggy on this world. And that will be Jiggy number 21, I believe. Now we could easily do this game. Maybe we could 100% her in about like, no, not 100% it. We could definitely finish it in about 12 episodes, I'd say. Well, get enough Jiggies to do it by then. Actually, no, I take that back. Probably 20 episodes. Because if you just got to take into consideration how long you actually have to play this game. You know, in comparison to the first, like, 4 episodes, you know, nearly, like, probably, is by the time we finish this episode, it's going to be, like, nearly 5 hours of gameplay, you know. That's a lot. That would put you, like, halfway through Banjo-Kazooie, and depending how good you are, it could put you even further than halfway, you know. Anyway, I'm expecting, well, this, we might not even have the right thing here. Okay, Hoop Hurry game. Okay, we do. So welcome to the Hoop Hurry Challenge. You have 60 seconds in which to score 30 points. Okay, do you want to hear the rules? No. But right, what I'm going to say now, I'm assuming this isn't for a Jiggy. I just couldn't imagine it'd be 2 Jiggies, like, for this, roughly the same thing. you know, in the same exact same place. Right, so this is Hoop Harry Challenge. We just gotta basically jump through hoops. This one should be a lot easier than the last one. In a way. I'm not actually positive on that though, because I don't know how many we're gonna actually need. Okay, well, everything's disappearing. That's not good. That's not good that we missed that jump. Okay. I'm pretty certain we're like actually failing this like big time. I'm pretty certain you're probably gonna need 50 points again. And I am doing this so tragically. Oh look, I'm just narrowly missing these bigger point scoring ones. We don't want to miss this though. That could give us a chance. If it's 40 anyway. Okay, we'll just have to hope it's 40. Hey, it was 40 or 30, I don't know. To win my Hoop Harry prize, okay. Like, I'm starting to think, is there like bonus prizes on these? Okay, it is a Jiggy. I actually wasn't expecting that because I couldn't remember. Well, yeah, that's like the main reason, just because I couldn't remember. But I was not expecting a Jiggy there. I was expecting more of like a Cheeto bitch. Do you want to play again? Of course we don't. We're not a fucking psychopath, you know. And then we go, another pumpkin. I do like Halloween. And I do feel like out of all these old games, Banjo Tooie is the most Halloween type game. It's just such a perfect thing to play. I mean, like, alright, if you ever want to go on a Halloween like playthrough of your own on your own channel, the games I suggest most, Banjo Kazooie. Maybe not this one as much, but I'm gonna include it anyway. Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, because that has that Halloween aspect. Just look at the intro to the game, you know, just with that giant. I don't know where. I forgot where he is. Is he like a wolf? The main, like the boss on there. Yeah, you know, he's evil, and yeah, that's where he's like Ocarina of Time, you know, just because of the zombies and stuff, and just, you know, like the cutscenes and just everything about it. Something about that did not feel right. Okay, it is going down, but the bell's not going down. I'm not even sure what you gotta do there. Did we read the sign? Okay. Ring the bell to win a top prize. Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Am I missing something? Is this something that we need to unlock that I just really don't know? I'm pretty certain it's not. Like, doing the drill doesn't grant you like a bigger bonus, does it? No. I'm confused, right? We'll have to check on that one, I don't know. Or maybe I'll ask empty up, because I've done that before a lot, and I thought, you know, to be honest, in my mind, I thought that was like one of the first ones I'd always, every time I come back on this game, that's like the one you do. So I'm not sure why I couldn't do that there. Alright, anyway, moving on. This is the Dive of Death. I think, I'm not actually sure what's in you. If we look down, let's look down first. There's just musical notes. Okay, I'm pretty certain there's probably a Jiggy at the top, so we're gonna go and get that. We're on 300 notes now, so that can't be all of them in this level because we haven't got all of them. That's just gonna be the first world having all of them on there. Okay, maybe we've got all of them on here. 20 in the main world, and then, you know. Okay, 90 here, 80 there, and we must have 30. There we go. So 300. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember the first world. There was like that portal to world number 5, I think. And there was like a thing we could get. I think it was 450 notes needed for it. Okay, there we go. There's a Jiggy by here. They try to make this one as awkward as possible, but haven't learned all we did from that snake boss fight, we still die. I think I've just about... Okay. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. Oh, by the way, I'd like to apologize if I'm not making these videos interesting enough. It's just I'm kind of a rookie on this game, in terms of 100% in there anyway. Although I have finished the game before. Just normally, you know, I've never 100%'d. Ever. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I've never 100%'d. I would like to. I'm just not sure well, you know, off the top of my head, just thinking of things, I'm not sure if I actually know how to. You know, I think I would need to, like, revise a bit first, or, like, play on the N64 off camera, and just get, like, familiar with, like, the first few worlds. Especially the last worlds. I'm, like... I know the very last world, I'm useless. Maybe the world before that as well. It's like the last 3 worlds, I think I'm useless, okay? Okay, so I think we might... Do we need Mumbo here? Or is it just because we've unlocked this? I'm pretty certain this has to be unlocked, doesn't it? These doors. Okay. Chuffy is loading ore in Glittercoach Mine. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure how we get here. Maybe because we've unlocked this world, we can go... If we go back there, it might be you. Not sure. Okay, there is a place up there, which I'm not even sure I knew about. So I'm assuming what's going to be up here is a Cheeto page. I want to look at my old 360 stats soon as well, because I'm pretty certain this was one of the ones I made a lot of progress on. Maybe I might have even got all... Geez, everything on this one. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was my favourite world. I'll tell you what, this was my favourite world, so I spent a lot, probably the most time on you. If I had to make my prediction, I probably spent my most time on you. Or the next world, if the next world is the one I'm thinking of. Because I love this everything about the next world too. So yeah, that's where it gets big bonuses. This game gets a lot of big bonuses for these next 2 worlds in a row for me. Okay, alright, so there's no fries or anything like that down here. Is any... If Boggy's children down here? I thought there was. Okay, maybe. Alright, remember, right, what I might be thinking of, I think if you give the fat one, like, fries, he doesn't actually go back to his mother. And instead he goes off somewhere else. Okay, but we've been on here for 51 minutes. It's a joke. I'm not even sure I can get this game done in October, to be honest. I just have to constantly keep playing. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, what's this? Pay here. Okay, we're probably going to need the tickets. This is where you pay to enter Witchy World's premium attractions. Yeah, we fucking know. Okay, well, let's go here. I think down here is like this like weird sort of path thing. Or is either a prison cell sort of thing. I can't remember now. Yeah, this is the path with like shark teeth and things like that. Okay. I swear you've died here like many times before when I played. It's way easier on the N64 because you just like spam the C button in directions you want to go right. So let's read this sign and let's see what this is up to. Warning, the management accepts no responsibility for spoiled underwear as a result of viewing the Cave of Horrors exhibits. Okay, so this, I'm assuming this is the Cave of Horrors. There's a Cheeto page up there for us, so that will do quite nicely. But first we're going to go in here, and you know what? Just taking a brief look. Everything's looking more Halloween-y, and there is like a ghostly figure. You know, they're not like the Banjo Tooie ghosts, nope. I'm not even sure they make an appearance on this game, to be honest. But yeah, if you've watched my original playthrough, because I know they've got quite a few views, some of them, and you want to watch me play again, well, good news to you. Soon, I don't know when, maybe like in a few months, I'm going to definitely try and remaster them. Definitely. And by remaster them, I mean perm up, because they didn't have the face cam. I'm going to perm up with the face cam. And I want to play her again in some way or another. Maybe if I do it, probably on it would be on the original console. It'd be good. I would love to get that captured. Or maybe I could do the Xbox Live Arcade version. Because, I mean, think about it. There is bonuses to playing on there. Because you can finally use stop and swap. And Stop was a feature that got scrapped for this game. It was basically was supposed to take the cartridge out of the original. Let me get the card. I'm gonna pause. I'm pausing, and I'm gonna show this on you. I'll show you what you had to do. Right, so let me put my Majora's Mask back, my Donkey Kong 64, and my Super Mario 64. Right, so here we go. There's the two games. There's Banjo Tooie and Banjo Tooie. So what you were supposed to do, you're supposed to, like, I think maybe get the egg on Banjo Tooie or something, and the data would be like on the cartridge, wouldn't it? So you'd have it in, and you'd have to do something on this. All right, correct me if I'm wrong, but say if you collected the like egg or whatever on this one, you have to do something on this one. Yeah, right. So that would already be in the game, right? So they would know then, because you already have the save file on this one. I think there was, like, if you go on Banjo Tooie, there's like this. Is it like the hen place you can go? Where they lay the eggs or something, or warm them. I don't know, to hatch them, something like that. You'd go there on Banjo Tooie, and then you could redeem your stop and swap eggs, I think. But then you might have had to collect stuff on this one as well. I'm not sure, can't remember. But you do. So what would happen? You'd have this in the N64. You'd put it down, then you'd quickly check out and put this one back in, and it would save the data. Like, but it would have to be. It was something to do with it being. Like, you had to do it really fast so the data wouldn't delete, something like that. So the N64 would still know, like, have the data saved in it somehow. I'm not sure why they thought that was a good idea. Like, it might work right. The only way I could think of it working is if it, like, the memory cards. So there was memory cards to the back of this, something like that. If you add something there which stored the data from the game, that would have probably worked somehow. I'm not sure though. Okay, right. Anyway, there's another 2 doors here. Enough rambling there. Oh, there's Gobi. Hey guys, I'm glad to see some familiar faces. Well, as you may remember, I was on my way to the lava world, but I got captured. But now that you're here, I'll soon be out. We'll see about that. She hates everyone because he does. No. Wait, did that just say no? That's gonna be one of the shortest fucking things on here. They usually have an answer for everything, don't they? Or every character. Well, yeah, if you remember the first game when we were doing Gobi Sally, Gobi actually says I was off to the fire world, but as you know, there's no fire world on the first game. It was supposed to be, but it got scrapped. That's why there only ended up being like usually 9 worlds on the first game. Yeah. Okay, great. On my way to the lava world again at last. So that's probably why they added it into the game, was there? Okay. So that's going to be for a jiggy or something later on in the game that we, you know. It's not worth thinking about yet, but at least we done it. At least we done it. Let's read the sign now. Let's see what the sign has to say. Is your fortune a secret? Find out at Madame Grundy's. Oh, we didn't go in there. We didn't go to Madame Grundy's. Or Madame Grundy's. Right, so there's a dinosaur there as well. So that's for the world I hate the most, but let's do it. Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere until the chuffing train is in Witchy World Station. Okay. We need to remember that as well. We do need to remember that. But that is the world I hate. The actual most. I hate that world. I just wish it wasn't even on the game. I'm gonna go as far as say I wish it wasn't on the game. I think, to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like there's no right to be in a Banjo world. It's just rubbish. I hate it that much. I just think it's rubbish. I just don't like doing it. I don't like anything about the world. And you'll see when I'm on there. If I change my mind, though, I've changed my mind. And if I start liking it, well, I've started liking it. I just think everything about it, I hate it. The Humba Wumba transformation, everything. I just don't like the game. The part of the game. Okay, so down here, all right, we've got 2 future jiggies and 1 cheetah page. That is progress. And we haven't got a cheetah page for a few episodes now. Well, I mean, I say a few. We got one at the end of last episode, didn't we? Okay, we didn't go up here, though. Okay, we didn't go in there either, I don't think. We're gonna have to double check. Oh no, that's the leap of death. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? We're checking you. We may have went in here. Not too sure. I can't remember what this is. So, yeah, we'll find out now. I'm going to apologize if I've been annoying in this episode. This is the train station. To get here, basically all you got to do every single world is open the doors. Wherever there's a train station, you got to open the doors, okay? That's all you got to do is open the doors, and then you can take it from that train station to the next. So, yeah. Let's get back out. Now there's I thought the game crashed. That would have been annoying. That is the problem with these episodes, because they're taking so long. You know, it's making me like question whether I end them sooner and stuff. Okay, there's no point doing the bits with the fries and stuff yet, because I think, right, there's a bit in I think you unlock her in the next world, maybe not the next world, the world after. Yeah, it's just no point. It's like you need the set to complete it. You need to do the 3 things to complete it. So there's just no point doing that. Okay, right. Area 51, we still can't get in. I'm not sure how we do it now. I can't remember. Maybe we blow the door down. I mean, that would be original, wouldn't it? Okay. I mean, they do love overusing some features, don't they? And they do overuse the grenade. But it is cool they thought of that, though. Like, you know, think about it. They made Banjo Tooie. They've got to think of new like abilities to use, haven't they? And what do? They think of that. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't mind that. Okay, so that's an ability we haven't learned yet, and I'm not sure when we do learn it. That ability, maybe learn like way down the line. I'm not even sure if that might be in like the next 3 worlds. I'm not even sure. It's definitely not in this one, is it? We definitely didn't learn that. Right, there's a ginger in there. Wouldn't it be funny if they had that van there and it was a Minjo inside? That would piss gamers off. That would piss gamers off, I tell you what. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about the eggs either. Do you know where you can pick up the egg, like carton things on the floor, or you know the nests of them? I'm not sure how I feel about that. The way like you just gotta wait for the right one. I don't know. Not sure. That's what I mean. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I would have preferred like a store or something where you could buy them. Okay, why is this up here? Okay, there's nothing that way. Oh, come on. We took full damage there too. That was bullshit. And there we go. That was the 3 in 1. There was a fucking one of those crappy honeycomb game things. That's probably the thing I hate most about the game. The honeycomb game thing. Okay, so there's nothing actually to do with that. That's just annoying. Okay, we can bring the van down here now, though. And there's this. This opens up a room, maybe? I want to say. I don't know. I'm not actually too sure what that opens. Or is it just turn off the electricity? Okay, there's one more thing we want to do is go up here. And we might do the boss. He's kind of small. Okay, we might go in the tent after this too. Okay, I'm not sure what these are actually for. They gotta be for something. Okay, let's get out of here. I mean, we gotta go to the van to go in there. It's just like a lot of unnecessary stuff, isn't it? And that is the only complaint I have with this game. I mean, I know, like I say, I don't like the world or things. I think the Humber Wumba thing is just... I don't even think it needed to be on you, to be honest. Not in the way that it is. It's just too much going back and forth. Maybe they was inspired by, like, Ocarina of Time or something. You know, Ocarina of Time, you go, like, back and forth places, don't you, a lot. I feel like that shouldn't have come into place on a Banjo game. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you know where you're going, it's okay. But I'm not too keen on it. I'm not too keen on it. Okay, another cider for me. Alright. Let's get in here and get that van and then get down there. And I know, I'm probably not even going to be able to do an episode after this, to be honest, of any game, because I'm running low on storage. I did order some USBs though off eBay. And... to be honest, I know the ones. Right. What I done, I was like, right, I haven't got enough money to order a dear one. So I pay £10 for like a 512 gigabyte Lenovo one, just off like one of the sellers, but they had good feedback. The other one had pretty good feedback too, and it was a 2 terabyte for like £10. So I was like, fuck it, right? Right. Think about it. If I get it and they come back and say, oh, well, you know, what are they going to say? If they give me like a 200 gig or something, and I can just say, well, fuck you, first off, even going down that route to selling something with the wrong thing on it. And I could say, well, there's false listing, isn't it? There is false listing. So I'll just say that, and I should get a refund. I probably don't even have to fucking send it back, to be honest. But I kind of done it for that purpose. Yeah, I did. Not gonna lie, I did. We haven't seen the Mumbo thing yet, though. I know where it is, but I can't remember how you get there. I think there's one more thing, right? Know that bit where it says you need money? Okay, that might only be accessible with this, so I'm gonna try that. Then we're gonna switch, then we're gonna go in the tent and have a go for that, okay? So, the money bit is in the Inferno. Why the hell is he so far down? Okay, pay here. So, I'm assuming this is this. Pay here to enter the Face and Furnace of Inferno. Yeah. So you can only do that with the van. This might open it up as Banjo now. The ride is now open, so we're going to go in there first with Van Banjo. And just, well, just get a brief view of everything. I'm not, because to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe we can't even get in there with him. I'm pretty certain you can. There you go, you can. There's probably going to be something in here for him because we opened it with him. We'll see now, though. I do remember this place, though. Yep, there is something here. Why is she in here? And why? Yeah, because this is Witchy World. There's actual lava here, isn't there? Okay, so hey, a cheetah page. 5 pages at last. Herman, see me and Grundy's old lay. Inspire Mountain. Okay, we can unlock a cheat. I don't really want to use them. I mean, they are useful. I'm assuming because they're going to give you like more eggs and things like that. Okay, so hey, that's exactly what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. So this Mumbo Skull. Oh, we haven't got the Globo for that one, have we? Yeah. I'm actually not sure where that would be, unless it's up here. Okay, we can drive in there. Okay, so you've got, I think there may be something to do with like a G up here. Okay, we can't get up here with the van. Okay, so what we're going to do... Alright, so I think you know you got to do right. There's a switch, isn't there, somewhere? Let's see. There's a switch for that, so that's going to be a timer. Right, I think you got to activate Kazooie and use the boots, because Kazooie runs the fastest. Okay, so let's get ourselves back to Humber Wumba, and then we can travel from there back to here. Right, and then after that we can attempt the bit in the tent, okay? And if you've played this game before, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. But if you are one of those people who actually prefers this game to, like, the original... And if you prefer this game to the original, there's a high chance you prefer this to Nuts and Bolts. Tell me how you come to that conclusion. Like, why do you think this is the best one? Like, there was a stage before that I thought, in my mind, I was like, well, it's bigger and better. That's what I used to say. But I thought about it and I was like, well, what I think about it then, Banjo-Kazooie is like, I don't know, there's just nothing wrong with the game. I mean, the only thing you could say is wrong is just maybe Click Clock Woods feels a bit off. In comparison to all the other levels. But I mean, even Click Clock Woods has its good moments. Let's just say that you're still on Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, it is the worst world on the game, but you're still on Banjo-Kazooie. Okay. Outside Mumbo Skull. Yeah, that's why it's confusing. It should just say the Inferno, shouldn't it? Okay, but see, this is the problem though. There's a lot of things you need to do. There's a lot of things you need to do with Mumbo, isn't it? We've like passed like 3 of them. Maybe in the 2 different like space-looking zones, and where's the other one? Oh fuck, where was the other one? It was somewhere. But see, look, that's the thing. Could they be in 3 of those places? Now I've confused myself. Oh yeah, you've got lower health, so we need to be careful, boy. Otherwise we're gonna get our first death in this world. Right, there we go, we jumped. Okay, jumped. It's gonna be sooner every single time. Okay, we got hit. All we can't do is get hit again. That was close. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was gonna fucking get hit then. That was stupid. I shouldn't have went to the left. Maybe we can go up there as Banjo Tooie, but I think I want to try Tooie first. I knew he was gonna spawn back there. That's okay. Wait, that's one thing with this game. Are those tokens on there? Like, there's no game over scene on this game, is there? No, I'm not. I don't think that. Oh fuck! I completely forgot. Yeah, there's no game over screen on this game. Yeah, do you know when you play game? Like, I'm playing this now. I'm just doing a YouTube video. I kind of. Okay, I'm gonna fucking die again. I kind of miss doing Saints Row 1 content. I love that game. Wait, what? What? There was nothing up there, what? So why is there the fucking switch pad for these two? I am really, really confused, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back these two. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I am a fucking idiot. Okay, well, let's just talk to her. I didn't even mean to, but since we're doing it, we may as well now. Okay, we're switching back to Kazooie. What you gotta do, you gotta activate that pad. I'm such a, I'm just an idiot. There's nothing else to it. Okay, we activate this, and it's gonna be a short timer, but that's gonna activate a pad up there, probably to go and get a Jiggy. And when he zooms out fully, we're gonna see. Yep, there's a Jiggy. So it's just a race up there. I'm probably gonna say it's 20 seconds or something. Okay, I fully know what's going on here. I do hear a helicopter outside. A helicopter. I don't. Do you know what? All the time. Every time. Do you ever hear helicopters and like planes and stuff outside your house? I don't. Every single time I do, I'm like, okay, that's gonna crash. One day, that's coming down and crashing. Every single time, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna crash. I don't know why. I just do. Right. Oh fuck, that was dull. That was dull as fuck. Okay, well, okay. Alright, we're just going to be precise here. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna have to do that again, that's okay. So we're just gonna, all we're gonna do is move Banjo. First. I wonder what they're looking for. I don't know, you probably can't pick that up on the microphone. But they're looking for something, definitely. Yeah, I kind of don't want this episode to be the longest one yet. I mean, but it's going to be, isn't it? Because I've promised to do the boss. I've done it again. I've promised to do the witch thing, the tent thing, and oh yeah, no, I did promise to do the witch thing too. See, this game's too big. Okay, I can constantly like a helicopter or a plane, and it's just like. I'm now questioning what the fuck is going on outside. Okay. Alright, there we go. We've got the Jiggy. Pretty good. Gotta slowly get down here. I'm surprised we didn't die then. I did try and press A to save it, but, well, it just didn't register. Okay, so there's that. I mean, there's only... I believe there's only 2 things in here now, and that is... Well... Boggy's sister. Ah, and the Globo. There we go. There's the Globo. Okay, we make most terrible shots. Where's our fucking thing? We didn't get one. I wanted the honeycomb. Okay, but we didn't get her. Alright, so around here. It's basically just Mumbles now, I think. So what we want to do is just get him Mumbles, give him the Globo. There's a few things to do with Mumble, but I've kind of forgot. Like, I forgot what you actually... we need to go. I know 2 of them are in the place, though. And yeah, I'm thankful that there's a honeycomb there. And I'm thankful there's a health honeycomb. Yeah, I forgot. I know 2 of them are in the space zone, but I forgot where the other one could be. Oh, it might be in the infernal place on that path. Okay, so let's give Mumble this Globo. What's the time? Oh, it's 10:10. Well, it's 11:47. Yeah, I was gonna do like a Oblivion video after this, but it's not gonna be enough time. To be honest, I probably haven't got enough storage. Because the problem is I don't want to delete these off. I usually upload to YouTube and then delete. already done it. Every other previous Banjo Tooie video has been uploaded. Problem with that is, well, how do I put it? Like, I kind of want to keep it to put the full video with my face cam up. And yeah, if you're watching this in a few years' time, maybe like 2028, 2029, because I'm that fucking lazy. Well, yeah. It's dark in the room, you can see that. I didn't turn the light on, I didn't bother. Right, so let's get in here. Okay, so I think it's in here. I'm wrong. That's the train station. Okay, so we've got to go through here. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about this whole episode, but I seemed a bit. I mean, might have seemed a bit depressed in the start of this episode. Alright, okay, I'm gonna say it now. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds. But this is a spoiler. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a spoiler for the series called Dexter. Right, I finished watching it completely right now. I've completely finished watching it. Well, not the new series or anything. I just series 1 to 8. And honestly, the last episode made me so depressed. Why did they kill Deb off? Like, what? I've been dreading that. I knew they was going to do it for ages, but to actually do it, you're psychopaths. Why you do that for? What's the fucking point? That was, you know, I think that was a mistake. Like my brother was saying, I think. No, he didn't, I don't know if he said it was a mistake, but he was saying that the original writer didn't do those ones. So I kind of think that they wouldn't have went down that route, would they? No, well, it wasn't in you anyway. We haven't been hit by those shark teeth yet. I just don't think that's the character you should have killed, because I feel like she was one of the most interesting ones on there. So I'm like, you know, before I go into those reboots, oh, not reboots, you know, the new series, they might actually be called reboots, I'm not sure. Before I go into the new series though, that's where I'm anticipating it not being so good, not being so interesting, just because Deb's not on it, and she's like, the person who played her is such a good actor. You know, watch the scenes where she's crying. It looks like it's real crying, like real tears. It's brilliant. She is a brilliant actor. Okay, well, let's check this one now. Cause I know there's 2 places we can go in Mambo, but just not 3. I can't remember the 3rd one. Oh, this is the train station. There's nothing in here. I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna check anyway. Double check anyway, just in case I'm wrong. There's nothing in here. Yeah, but I swear I saw 3. If not, well, let's just go to the 2 space zones and get those things done. Unless there's 2 on the outside of those space zones and then 1 inside that one. Because I remember now I remember there being 1 inside one. Oh, fuck. I can't remember now. See, this is why I fucking dislike running back and forth. Because it's... yeah, that's another thing to add. There's like 2 things on this game, isn't it? It's Humber and Mumbo. That was a good shot. They are good. Those things are good at predicting shots. I'll give them that. Yeah, there's Humber and Mumbo, and there's just too many things to think of. But yeah, let's do this. Right. Hope this works. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is for the dodgeum dome. Alright. And obviously, you're just gonna have to come back here with Banjo then. That's basically all Mumbo's useful in this game. There's just a lot of unnecessary stuff in this game. That's the only flaw with the game. A lot of running back and forth with Humber transformations and this magic stuff by Mumbo. Like, I've never even bothered watching a speedrun on this game. I mean, I bet the people... You know, the people who are on it, I bet they're good. You know, I bet they're good. But I bet they don't enjoy her as much as Banjo-Kazooie. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, Banjo-Kazooie is like... You know, it's like the game. it is the game you think of when you think of a speedrun. I'm gonna say that now. It's like that and Mario 64. That's it. That's what comes to your mind first. Well, that's what should. I mean, I don't know what other games you would think of with a speedrun. I know a lot of people do like GTA 5 and stuff now, but you know, the original ones to me are Banjo Kazooie and Mario 64, especially for 3D platformers. I know that Mario Bros and stuff is popular, but I feel like if you was to watch one, it would be those two. But even that, I feel like Mario 64 is so played that, to be honest, you'd probably want, like if you was going to watch one live, you'd probably want to watch Banjo Kazooie, especially if, imagine if someone was up on the time for the world record. Imagine that. Imagine you was watching that live. Because at the end of the day, people do these things every day. You know, they do these things every day. There we go. That's Sorcerer Peril. We've powered that. Now, I think what we got to do there is we got to... It seems like we got to access it from the other world, from Glegar's Mine. Did I just hear a yeehaw? Did you hear that then on the microphone? Yeah, I think I did too. Okay, let's kill him because he's chasing us. Well, he stopped, but yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about, but I think I finished anyway, so it's okay. I just love these games though. I do love these games. I love the N64, you know what? Like in general, just it's such a good console. Tell you what, not many consoles are as good as that. And it should have sold more, to be honest, than it did. Fuck, we can't go up there. Yeah, I think it should have sold a lot more than it did. Did we just run around in the fucking circle? Yeah, that was the Dodgems one, that's why. Yeah. Okay. Right, so now, maybe there wasn't another bit for Mumbo, but I swear there was. I actually swear there was. Right, so we're gonna have to go back up. Oh, fuck. Shit. We're gonna go back up here and get on this pad. Now this is gonna take us outside Mumbo's. We will find it if there is. I'm pretty certain when I watch this back, I'm gonna find out that there was 3. But to be honest, with the other episodes, I didn't even bother watching them back like fully. I just like skimmed through it, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's just check if there's anything behind here. And no, there's not. Yeah, I didn't even bother. I just thought, oh, that's good enough. That'll do. But yeah, let's kill him. Maybe we get a honeycomb piece. Yes, we do. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to Banjo Kazooie, and what we're gonna do now. Well, there's 2 things we want. Well, the main thing I want to do is go in that tent. But first, we're gonna talk to Grundy and kind of see what she has to offer. I'm not sure what she has to offer. Wait, so I know if you lose all your health with Mumbo, that doesn't like interfere with Banjo. Okay, that's cool. I kind of want to do a Saints Row 2 video as well, so when I get more storage, best believe I'm doing that. I was just thinking about like the airport on there messing around, you know, me and Abdel, that's fun. Right, so, yeah, we'll go there. Then we're gonna make our way to Grunty's tent, and then we're gonna attempt the boss fight, right? I'm gonna tell you what. Oh fuck, I've spotted her again. I'll tell you what. I fucking remembered. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go in Grunty's. We're gonna see what she does. Right, then we're gonna come out, right? But then, I'm not gonna come out. That sounds wrong. Yeah, that's the problem. Do you know the word "come out"? Right? When you say that, you're like, "I'm not coming out." That makes you sound like you're gay then when someone says, "Oh wait, well, you're coming out," when you say that word. Do you know what I mean? And then you try and defend yourself. You're like, "Oh, I'm not coming out." Then it's like, "Wait, so you're hiding something?" That's, you know, what can you respond? Okay, so that in there is just like a chance. You know, you're either gonna get like something in your favor or you're gonna get fucked over. Right? So now we want to go back outside of Mumbo's. Okay, this is pissing me off. We gotta go in the... Is it the... something parallel? Summit of something, right? We need to go back into Mumbles. We need to get Mumble. That was the third bit, right? So there's basically 3 spacey bits for Mumble. So this is probably the most Mumbles fucking used on the game. I do like this Mumble hut though, because it's like a devil sort of one. Even though I don't like fuck with the devil at all, I think it's just wrong. You know, I do. That's one of those things. I'm gonna sneak this into this episode. I do want to follow the Bible like completely, but it's so hard. Isn't it so hard? But the reward is just the best reward you can ever get in your life. You know what? That's one thing. That's one thing you learn about me. I would rather. Right. So if I could choose any reward I would want, I would want to follow the Bible, right? I wouldn't want to go for the glory completely. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I would want to meet Jesus. No, I would keep it nice and respectful. I just want to follow the Bible as best as I can. That's all I would want to do. But that's something you can learn towards and do it, right? You could try. It's hard. It is hard, right? Because there's so many distractions. But that's what the devil wants you to do. Okay, let's get to the world. Okay, I think it's the space zone, but if it's not, it's the other space zone, okay? But yeah, that's basically what the devil wants you to do. You just distract. It's a distraction. Just tries to distract you with everything. Okay, let's get in here. I love Jesus. I do. I'm going to say no. Because I don't think not enough people are saying it. Even though if I can't follow the book word for word, I still follow him. I still love Jesus. I'm gonna say. And I'm not afraid to say. There we go. Let's power the star spinner. Yeah, look, I could pray like. No, I could if I was granted one thing. I could choose anything I could ever think of. But that's all I would choose. 100 times out of 100, I wouldn't choose money. I wouldn't choose anything. I would just choose to follow the Bible correctly, and not fall into these stupid sins and things like that. I would just follow the Bible correctly. That's perfection for me. That's absolute perfection. That's what I'd want. I'm not making that up. That's exactly what I would want. Okay. Do you know what? Right. After this video as well. I know I'm changing subject a bit now. But after this video, what you might find me doing, if I don't do, I'm going to take my hat off actually, a sec. If I don't do another video on a different game, so the only game now, which could be done in such a short time, would be Bully. So what you'd find me doing is maybe a Mario Kart Double Dash video with MTL. If we don't do that, we're probably going to watch a new series of Dexter. Cause I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to do on it. You know, because it's like, it's so tragic what happened in the last one. I wonder how he's going to, like, recover from that, in a way. I know it's just a show, but it is one hell of a show, right? Maybe it peaks at, like, series 4, but there's still some good episodes, you know, amongst all the, you know, sort of less interesting, episodes, in a way, series. But I still love series 5. I love that. People might hate that one, but I like that one. With all the, you know, the college people. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you hear that sound? That scared the fuck out of me. It was like trying to like Siri response off my phone. What the fuck? I've never heard that sound before. But yeah, there was some good episodes amongst the bad ones. That fucking scared me. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if the microphone picked her up. It just tried to Siri response off of my whole phone. Yeah, some of the other episodes were pretty good. You know, I love some of those series. Even series 3 with like Miguel and stuff. I like that. Even though the first episode on that series was pretty bad, the rest of the series was very good. I think my favorite series, though, if I had to say, would probably be like 1, 2, or 4. Series 6 is pretty good. 1, 2, or 4, though. They were Amazing. My only problem with it, I think they kill off the main, like, you know, the sort of main characters a bit too fast, don't they? That's my only problem with Dexter. It's like so then it gets so predictable. After a few series, it gets too predictable then. You know, people dying and shit. I feel like a terrible brother a second. My brother, he sat downstairs and he's not got any beer. I feel like such a fucking idiot. I'm gonna go give him a beer. No, I take that back. I'm gonna go give him 2 beers. Hello, friends. Okay, I might keep that in. Okay, let's return to the game. I'm going into the star spinner place now. Let's fucking go. It's a lot of mumbo stuff to activate on this one. 3. I don't know. I hope it's not anymore. But yeah, that seemed like too much. Okay, so if we go on star spinners now, they should just take us right up to the top. And yes, MTL did just tell me that on Witchy World, no, not Witchy World, on, what's the other thing called? Okay, there we go, there's the jiggy. Is there anything else up here? Why do I feel like there is? Well, it doesn't matter now. Oh, we died! Oh yeah, I forgot, if you take a lot of fall damage, you died on you. Okay, he told me that on Glitter Gulch Mine, that I asked him, is that a bit hard? That I was thinking, like, you know, it is hard, but I done it by a mile, so I questioned it. He said that no, the first one's not that hard, but it's the second one where you get a Cheeto page if you do it again. What the fuck? Thanks for telling me that, because I'm gonna go back on there now at the end of this episode. I know it might be like 2 hours long. I'm gonna go back on there and fucking try it. Okay, right. So, right, here's Big Chungus. I forgot what his name is. Congo. Oh yeah, I just realized, I probably knew this before some way, but he's the one from Banjo Tooie, isn't he? There's a lot of returning characters in this game, but then it's a lot of characters who got left out. There was a lot of characters who got left out. I do like Cider, by the way. I mean, I guess you can see this if you're watching the full screen video, which I'm going to release in years to come. But yeah. Okay, we got access. I didn't read any though. We got access now. Watch this, because this peaks. No, it doesn't peak our Halloween spooky Spookfest October thing we're doing, but this is part of it. This is one of the reasons. I think that this is the reason that gives this game its credit to make it creepy. It's the boss fights. Some of them are just absolutely creepy. Now this one can be quite difficult, right? I hate this thing. But if you are familiar with like this game, I'm not going to spoil any like the next game, you know, or anything. But yeah, you know who this is. What is it? Wait, I forgot his name now. I didn't see it. Is it Patches? You might tell us now. Mr. Patch, yeah, Mr. Patch. Strange wobbly inflatable thing. Okay, we've been recording for 1 hour and 36 minutes, yeah? And we're still not done because I challenged myself to go back on the Glitter Gulch Mine and try it. And I'm sorry, I'm going to apologize if I haven't been interested in this one. I sense a battle coming on. Wait, Banjo, did you just get yourself into that, you fucking idiot? Okay, we're full on that bit. Oh, you found a weak spot. It looks like I might need some help here. You'll have to beat me from the air now. Ah, yeah, so once you hit him once, the things come out of the ground, so you can't hit him there unless you have really quick, but I think it's still not possible. So we need to go in here. And that's the ability that we learned in this level, and the ability is this. Okay, I think what you want to do first, yeah, you want to get like those ones. pretty annoying. I don't like this boss fight. It's one of those ones that I fear when I come back on you. But celebrate when I finish. Okay, we're gonna take damage. He does shoot those balls at you. Okay, we want to get out of that mode. And oh yeah, we can press. That's what you want to do. You want to press X to get pretty far away, and then aim back. Okay, he's gonna shoot us again. He's gonna try. Okay, let's have a look around. Okay, it's pretty awkward to aim, isn't it? If you've played this game before, pretty awkward to aim. Okay, we're just gonna pepper a lot of these. Oh, I talk about pepper. I just thought about the time I fucking downed all those shots of gin. Ah, is it me or pepper is gin is really peppery? It is so disgusting. It is the most. I'm gonna say now, it's the most disgusting drink on earth. I mean, when I first opened it, you know, I was like, oh, that smells quite nice. You know, compared to the other alcohols. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck? And why the fuck? All the fucks in one. Gin is completely disgusting. Do you know what? As well, I think me and MTL were actually joking about it. We was joking about like, I'm not even sure if these work. These ones. No, they don't work. So we have to go back to the ground. This is what makes this boss battle a little bit confusing. Because you gotta be very accurate, and it's pretty hard. Oh, we're gonna get punched on this controller. It's pretty hard on this controller. Yeah, that's what we were talking about when we was doing the Mario Kart game. I talked about in a few different episodes before. Yeah, that's what we was talking about. When we was recording, I think that day, we was talking about, oh, we should record this. It's a shame we're not recording. Yeah, imagine if we did record it. You know, it would have been a bit annoying to watch, I guess. Okay, right, so I think we zoom all the way over here. Oh no, we took damage. Okay, we're gonna die, so we're gonna have to attempt this maybe again. I don't mind though, I don't mind in a way, because okay, we caught us out. Right, we'll try it again. We will try it again. This thing is it's pretty difficult though, this boss fight, I'm gonna say now. It is pretty difficult. I think if you just want to get it as quickly as possible, you just want to go right, yeah. It takes you right there. But you might have to run around. But yeah, after this, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to attempt it once more. Right, next episode then. I'll do it. If we don't do it, yeah. It just catches you out, you know. It does catch you out. I'm an idiot, right? I was thinking about games I could play. Right, I've got... Once I've started, it's Banjo Tooie. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Batman Begins, Terraria, you know, just games like that. What I'm thinking right now, I kind of want to do a Terraria episode soon. I can't do one in like now. I might do a bully one after this though, if we're quick. Right. So what we want to do, right by here, you gotta maybe take out an awkward one. Oh crap. Okay, we got one. Oh, we got one on his face, right? That's good. The ones on his face are pretty annoying because he moves so much, right? And they're small targets, okay? So you have to beat me from the air now. Okay, right. All right. You have to beat me from the air. I think if you're quick enough, you can get one though. You can get a shot in. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is just be as accurate as possible. So there's one. I don't know if that was two. That might have been two. I'm not sure. Okay. You don't want to get too near to him, so that's why you gotta use this maneuver a lot. Is it the beak bomb? You gotta use the beak bomb a lot. Okay, let's get that in. That might be a good enough shot. Let's get some of the shots in. Okay, oh, need to get out of the way of that. Okay, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. I'd like to see a speedrunner doing this. I actually would. Okay, we might hit the floor there. Okay, that was close. Okay, he's only got 7 bits left, right? It's that one on his face though that scared me the most. Okay, that's a good shot. Okay, let's get back. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta get him, and if you get too close, back off. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of damage dealt to you. So we got 6 left. We might have to go back on the floor soon. Okay. We missed. Alright, aye, don't get damage dealt. Is it only if it's his face or something? Okay. I kind of want to make it. Oh yeah, we got it. We got one, and we didn't take any damage, right? So what we want to do now is, I want some food. I've drunk some ciders and stuff, but I want some food. Shit, that was stupid. Oh, we didn't actually take any damage to that point. Yeah, I kind of want some food. I don't know what I want. Oh, I can still smell those salt and pepper chips my brother had the other day. They weren't that bad. I mean, he dipped some. He gets salt and pepper chips from the Chinese and gets curry sauce as well at the same time. They're not that bad, actually. I tell you what. Bit funky, you know. Let's just use that word, funky. A bit funky. I tried to. That was greed. That's what I call greed there. Where I was trying to get 2 in 1. Okay, we only have 4 left. I think there's still 1 on his face, though, right? And there's 1 on his face, 1 on his neck, 2 on his back. Okay. Ah, we missed. Yeah, if you notice, then you hear a boing sound. That's because we got too low, right? Okay, I'm gonna get hit. Ah, we got the 1 on his face. We got the 1 on his face. That's why I was deliberately trying to get hit, just to get that awkward one. Okay, now there's 1 more. Okay, there's 1 more awkward one on his back. Back of his head. Did we just get 2 in 1? No. Hey, so there's just 1 more. There's 1 more. Okay. Well, we're gonna zoom back this way. Ah, we're out of eggs. Right, we're gonna land. I think if we land by here. Okay, jump. Right, we're gonna get this honeycomb. Come back over here. Get the eggs. Get her up. There we go. And there we go. Now what we want to do is get pretty close. Just go straight for the kill. Okay, right, he's gonna shoot at us. So we go. Yeah, I done that because I knew we were just about gonna miss. Okay, right now this is just a absolute bombardment of grenades, and we got him. We got him. We've done it. We've done it. That's a big achievement for us, but that's a big achievement. Uh-oh, looks like trouble. There we go. Now this is the end of the boss fight, and we're gonna get a jiggy. Yes, yes. I know I celebrated a bit later. It's obvious you're gonna get a jiggy, but I celebrated because we defeated him. You know, big achievement there. Big achievement. You can see though how awkward that boss fight can be at times. Especially if you're young, right? When I done that when I was young, that was scary as shit. I tell you what, right? That was scary as shit, right? So let's get out of here. I don't want PTSD anymore. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of stuck with PTSD, and you. Let's just move on though. Let's move on. And let's get out of here, because I did promise I'm gonna attempt that thing that MTL said was just completely solid. Whoa, we're actually doing such a good job. I didn't even realize. I just thought we were fucking, you know, like atrocious on this wall just now. Right, we got 2 out of 2 glow bows, 5 out of 5 gingers, 3 out of 3 jam jars, 3 out of 3 honeycombs, 100 out of 100 notes. We need 5 more jiggies out of 10. And 1 more Cheeto page, right? There's a few areas that we haven't gone to yet, like that flying saucer for a start. There's the Gobi one's a bit later on. Okay, the other 2 things may be for the other worlds, right? So they don't count. I think there's 1 more thing I can't think of though. There's 1 more thing I can't think of. I don't know why. I don't know where it is. Okay, this is the boggy thing, but there's 1 more thing on top of that I can't think of. Which we know where it is, but we haven't gone in. Okay, there's the slam dunk. Let's have a look. I can't even think of this. 1 more. I swear there's 1 more thing. I'm thinking of. Oh, the dodge jumps. Yeah, fuck, the dodge jumps. Should we just do the dodge jumps? Let's fucking get in that dodge jump place and fucking do it, shall we? Fuck it. Who the fuck's stopping us? What am I thinking? Oh, yeah, but the fucking video is going to be 2 hours long. Who gives a fuck? No one's going to watch it. What am I even thinking of? Let's get in there. who cares? You know, we got 3 doors here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're probably going to want to go in door number 1 first. If we're going to be a fucking smart person, you know. That's the door you'd aim for fit. What the fuck can I get in this door? Are you taking the piss? What is this? Fan? Why the fan? Because, you know, I know that I'm going to do it right now. And that annoys me. Oh, fuck. That annoys me. Why do I feel like... Do you know that, like, drunk person that always disappoints everyone? I'm not drunk, right? I've had a few beers. I feel like that, you know, when it's like a TV show you're watching, right? Like I've been watching, like, Dexter a few times, you know. Oh, I mean, I watched series 1 to 8 in, like, a month or 2. It's like... You watch that, and it's like Quinn when he's drunk on there or something, you know, they just disappointed in him, and they... Or, you know, any show you think of, they're disappointed in whoever is drunk. That's what it feels like. It feels like this series could have been amazing, but I decided to drink. I ruined everything. But it's funny right now. It might not be funny. I'm pretty certain I'm going to watch this back when I'm editing. I'm like, oh, I'm just such a fucking cunt. I am a cunt, you know. But who cares? I mean, I don't really care. Okay, right. What we want to do, we want to get on that pad straight away. Am I fucking serious? I fell. All right. Well, it's just outside the dodging place, right? I can't remember now. This because there's 2 space places. We'll have to check both of them. But yeah, this might be the longest episode so far. I'm anticipating there being longer ones than this. Now that might seem crazy to the viewers. Okay, that might seem crazy to the viewers because. I mean, the longest video I've ever done on my channel is like 3 hours long, and that was that Saints Row one. Oh, 4 hours long, sorry. Maybe 4 hours long. I mean, you'd be a fucking madman to do that, to watch that, but it's basically me just running around. But I wanted to prove, right? I was going for the 1 hitman target, I think the hot dog and something else. Yeah, it was Bucky and someone else, right? But you know, I done it to prove how long I was looking. But now if I played it again now, I know where he spawns. He spawns like a bit off to it, which it doesn't say. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, it doesn't say in the strategy guide book, which I've got. I would show it right now. Okay, right. I'm showing you right now, strategy guide book. There we go. There you go. Right. And that's just going to be a random interlude, but there you go. If you watch this far, you deserve to see something cool on my webcam. But that's what I like. I do like, you know, those like things, like where I said I'm going to show all the footage, you know, in a few years, whenever I decide to make it. Did that thing hit us then? Do you not take damage as this? Or did it miss us? Yeah. I do like the thought of that, right? Of doing things, and in a few years you might be able to see the webcam footage. If you really like this playthrough, you can see it. I mean, the only like negative things I can say about myself is that I don't think I talk very well. Like some episodes I'm thinking like I talk with the right tone, and I think with the tone of voice I use, things like that. I think I'm using like the wrong tone. I don't know. Some of the videos I come off like more, I'm talking like more softly, and it sounds more pleasant to the listener, you know. But I feel like I've been butchering it recently since my comeback on YouTube. These past 2 months, I feel like I've been butchering it. You know, I feel like I've done it better before. Okay, I'm gonna pour the rest of this cider now. Bonus footage if you're watching it. Full cam. Oh, look at that. You know what? If you like drinking, you know, I do recommend these big bottles of cider. I do. They're good, right? And you know what? You're in luck, right? Wait, hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna say... Alright. I'm gonna quickly talk now, because I hate forgetting what I'm gonna say. Right, so in the UK... Right, I live in Wales. Those things are like... Well, like fucking £4.50 that cost me. Right, for a 2 litre bottle. In England, they're like £2. Or £2.50, right? And the next thing, right? That's ridiculous, by the way. Right? If I was English, I mean, you'd have to put up with the accent, you know. You'd have to choose the best accent. You have to choose the place with the best accent when you, right? Or you just have to hope that Wales like turn back their like pricing on alcohol because you know they changed it. But yeah, just find the best place in England with the best thing for alcohol. No, the best accent. You could drink alcohol, you could play Banjo Tooie. You'd have good times. And I'm not being racist or anything, but you'd probably want to find the best community of people as well, because things have been wild, haven't they, in England? Let's not hide that fact. I mean, things have been crazy, and I'm not even going to say that. You just read on the news a lot, and I wouldn't trust news sources, to be honest, a lot of the times, but... Well, I don't like Twitter and things like that, but when you see things coming from the like, you know, when that's your source of like news and stuff, when you see things coming from there, which tends to be more legitimate than other sources, it's just like you see some crap that's quite disgusting. I'm just gonna put it that way. You see stuff that's disgusting, you know, the way people get murdered and things like that, and it's always like. How do I say it? It's always people who are not white, and I'm not being racist or anything, but I'm gonna say this now. I know white people are like accountable for a lot of deaths and stuff, but do you know? No, right. I think the problem is it's not black people. I'm not going down that route. Right. I feel like the problem is like the Muslim people, because they have a different culture, don't they? Like completely. Like I love black people. I'm going to say now, I love black people because most of them are Christians. I love black people. I'm going to say that now, I love black people because most black people are more Christian than white people. And I fucking love Christianity. And I've already said that in this episode, so I hold nothing against any black people. I love black people probably more than white people to some like degree, you know? No joke. They follow Christianity better, right? And I say that because I used to fit blinds before, and like, you know, I went to like maybe only one black person's house, and they had pictures of Jesus up everywhere. They had Christianity things everywhere. I was in awe. I was like, oh my god, I love these people. I love these people. I didn't, you know, I was thinking like, well, I just respect it. Like, and the thing about it, right? You know, white people like Christianity and stuff, don't they? But I didn't see any white people with Christianity, like, you know, pictures of Jesus in their house. And that's what I need to get. I tell you what, right? This is going to be bonus footage for the full video that I do with my webcam, but I'm going to show you what I've got written on my whiteboard right now. I'm going to show you what I've got written on my whiteboard. But yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I hold nothing against black people. It's more the other, you know, the people who follow other religions. That seems to be the problem, isn't it? That seems to be the problem. Okay, so we're probably going to get a jiggy for this. Oh, no, we're not. It's just challenges, right? So we've got to do number 2. But there we go. Bonus footage. I'm going to pause. This is not going to be shown on the main video. I don't know if you can see that, but up there, it says Jesus is Lord with a big cross. I drew that, okay? I drew that, and I'm proud of it, alright? I'm proud of it. I'll just leave it purple for the rest of the episode. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. Oh no, let's put it yellow because we're about to go into a yellow part of this. I know it doesn't look yellow, I know. But yeah, that's what I wrote there. And that's why I respect black people. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. See, that's what I hate when I'm online and like I say something and then people are like, oh, but I'm racist. But no, I'm not. I respect everyone. The only thing that bugs me about this country, well, about the UK, is, you know, when they try and push different religions on you. Like if you, I swear that, was it like, I don't know, like you know, like Ramadan and those other things, like you know, along that line. When they try and push that on public British television, get in the bin. Get in the bin. You go and see how quickly you'd get fucking shot if you went out into one of those Muslim countries and tried to promote Christianity. Now, that's what I hate about this country the most. Or, well, Great Britain the most. What I hate about Great Britain is the fact that every fucking thing tries to... They promote, you know, any other religion other than Christianity. You know, if it's Christianity, no. They'll shut it down straight away. If it's fucking Muslim, anything like down the line, bang. Oh, yeah, we can't say anything bad about that, but you can slander Christianity. You could make an old TV show about slandering Christianity, but you can't say anything about Muslims. Oh, no, you can't say anything about Muslims, or we'll give you a knock on the fucking door and tell you that you're fucking wrong. That's wrong. That's what's wrong with this country. I want to move. I want to leave this country. I hate it. I'm from Wales, but I hate Great Britain. I just hate being part of it. I want to move. I hate having my voice just because it sounds British. I don't like it. Okay, right. So all we gotta do here, you basically gotta avoid them and collect the most of these bulbs. So right, the bulbs are. I mean, are they like they're kind of like the Christmas lights. They're probably the same sprites as the Christmas lights from Banjo Tooie, which you would remember from Freezy Peak. Is it free? No, I always call it, wait. Do I call it Freezy Peak? It's Freezy's Peak, isn't it? It's a long word. It is a long word. Okay, I don't know what you need. It's probably 50, but I really don't want to fail this by you. It's either 50 or I think it's 60. No. Hey, we don't have any. Okay, it must have been 50. You've beaten game 3 with 57 points. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of prize. Yes, we will. That's right, hand it over, you bony hag. Kazooie gets straight to the point. Kazooie gets straight to the point. Okay, there we go. There's our prize. And yeah, it's a Jiggy. What the fuck was you expecting? Was you expecting anything other than a Jiggy? I mean, come on now. Be realistic. Right. Back up to the Witchy World. That's basically it. I mean, you know, in terms of this episode, but since MTL challenged me, I can't do it, right? I can't just not do it. We've got to go there and we've got to check it out. We've got to check everything out. We need to know. We need to know. I'm sorry if you're not enjoying this. I'm enjoying myself right now, and I don't even care if I don't even enjoy this when I'm watching it back. Like when I edit this like tomorrow or the day after. I don't give a fuck. Get fucked myself. Because I'm enjoying myself right now. And that's, to be honest, most of the time, what you'll find is all that matters is enjoying yourself in the moment. And nothing else matters. And that might sound gay or whatever, but it's just the truth. All that matters is enjoying yourself in the moment. So, whatever you feel like, just fucking do it. You know, I shouldn't swear so much. Like I say, I want to follow the Bible, so I shouldn't swear. I should be like more. I should be like a fucking. I should talk like a monk. Is being a monk wrong? Like, you know, like a Christian monk, just a Christian person. I just talk tidy, right? But I don't. But I wish I did. It's all to do with upbringing, really, isn't it? It's hard to shift it. It's hard to shift. Oh my god! Right, bonus content. Right, pausing again. This will be cut out of the main footage. Right, but fucking test drive. There's a fucking Xbox faceplate with test drive. Oh, I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money. I'd buy it. Right. So I know I've already discussed this. I'm on the job center right now. But when next time I get my money, there's a listing on eBay, £60 for an Xbox with it on it. Gonna buy it. Anyway, moving on. And yeah, that was bonus content. I'd always do that. Record some bonus content because why not? You know, why not? Always it's fun to record some bonus content. Okay, now going into Glitter Gulch Mine. I'm not sure, right, what to do in the next... Oh, yeah. The most obvious thing. The Cheeto page. I forgot how obvious that one was. That's quite funny. All right. Glitter Gulch Mine, we need 20 more nuts. So that suggests, right, wherever those 20 nuts are, there's either going to be one Jinjo, one Cheetah Pidge, or one Jiggy in there, right? So there's something for us. But MTL told us when I went downstairs and gave him some beers because I felt bad for him. He told us that I shouldn't be excited, but Canary Mary, there's another fucking thing. Why is she not here? Oh, did he mean in the next the next meeting with it? Right. We're gonna run over here and check. If not, then that's gonna be the end of the episode. And I hope you've enjoyed. I mean, I've enjoyed this one. I think this is probably. I'm gonna say now, at this like particular moment, this is probably the best one we've done so far. I'm not online. Oh wait, that's a G up there. I think, alright, I think you get that right. So another water room moves in. I think you get up there like that, right? I'm pretty certain you do anyway, right? Yeah, but that, I think, I believe, oh, no. Right, yeah, there's springs. There's springs you can get, right? I feel like you get them in like a later world, maybe the next world. We'll have a look. When we get that, we can come back and more or less finish this world then, right? So what was we doing? We was following this path, right? I can't remember which way we took, but I think it was this way, and this takes us to the end of it. If we follow the end of it, then we'll get, well, we'll see, right? I'm assuming because we beat Mary Canary to the other side, that the race is going to start from the side that we finished, where the finish line was. I do love this game though. Sometimes I do wish I was born like years ago. You know, I wish I was born in like the 80s or 90s. Just experience like this, because these games are my life. Without sounding like gay or anything, these games were my life. They still are, because that's all I would collect for. Like currently now, that's basically all I would collect for. It's just Banjo, Saints Row, you know, which is 2006. So you'd have to be born like, you know, in the 80s or 90s to really play that and experience it. When you, like, if you, well, say if he was 18, you'd have to be born 1888. 1988. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. They my games. They are my games. The 2006 games. Anything before, then like 2006. Then there's a few games after. That's it. But I tell you what, all my favorite 360 games. Test Drive Unlimited, 2006. Saints Row 1, 2006. Oblivion, 2006. You know, it's just things like that, and the things before then would be like Morrowind and things like that. It's just a lot of games from like that like era or era, you know, and then before. I don't know, I feel like I was born in the wrong time. Anyway, fancy another race? Just hop on the cart. Right. I've been warned by Mr. MTL himself that this is ridiculous, so we're gonna have one attempt at it, right? I'm gonna do my technique of pinching my finger. Let's see what we do. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. If I do this, he's gonna be so fucking proud of me. But as we know, this is fucking absolutely solid, right? And I think this is probably the one I'm thinking of being solid. Oh, this is this. Come on, I can do it. Oh, this is hard. I don't want to pause because that's cheating. Oh, fuck. Oh, my arm is so dead. Oh, my God, that's so fucking difficult. What the fuck? Oh, my God, that's so difficult. What the fuck? Did you see how close we got, though? Oh, I was putting everything into that. I tell you what, I was putting everything into that. Oh. Oh. That was hard. I'm going to go get MTL. He can watch me have one more go over that, and then he can have a go over himself, and then that's the end of the episode. I'm going to go and get him. Alright. So, what are you going to witness now, MTL?
It's a master of wood.
It's a master of work. Now, pour you... Right. Before we do this, I'm going to pour his beer. Right. Now, this is going to be bonus content, right? Because, as you know, I don't show the webcam on these Banjo Tooie videos. This is bonus content. For when I ever do come around to do this. I would try that, but it's not a good idea mixing cider with beer. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, Budweiser smells so good. Right. So, return to game. I'm still not over just losing to Canary Mary. Mary Canary, whatever her fucking name is. Right. So, we gotta talk to her again. Fuck. Answer, you fucking... Fuck, alright, okay. Wait. Why is she not...
Get on the...
Oh, there we go, there we go. You gotta face it that way. Fancy another race? Just... Okay, yeah. We just got hop in the car, like he was about to say. Right. I'm gonna put the controller on the desk, and I'm gonna give her my all. Right. This is gonna be difficult. 3, 2, 1. Come on. I got this. I got it. I didn't mean to do that, but I fucking had it. Did you hear that? He fell off the chair. Did you hear how fucking hard I was pressing that? So I'm sorry, MDL. Oh, that's 2 out of 2. Yes, it is. I'm sorry for elbowing you in the face. We got a Cheeto page! It was worth it. I'll give you another beer. I'm sorry for assaulting you. Just don't sue. Don't sue. That is what you gotta go through. Do you see how fucking rapid I was doing that? Mm. I feel like if I wasn't me, that might be harder.
I feel like I would have done. You felt very heavy and worn out.
I did. No, right. You could notice it, right? Even if you listen on the audio, right? Yeah, like he said, I was quite heavy and worn out. At the start of it, I was like flying down on the taps. Second part of it, no way. No, like middle part of it, I was like. Then I was back to fucking rapid fire mode. Okay, so you know when it's done because the cart is destroyed. So now it's time to go back out of this and end the episode. This one has been a fucking chaotic one. This one's been chaotic.
I just want to say something.
What?
Canary Mary. We hope she's died of cancer.
I know. She's like the most infamous Banjo Kazooie character out of all, every single character you could think of. She is the one that plays on people's minds when they've passed 20, when they've passed 30, when they've passed 40, when they've passed 50. Whatever age you get to, Canary Mary will pop in that decade. She will pop into your mind. She fucking will. She's that much of a fucking cunt. You know, she just constantly pop up.
You will wake up in the middle of the night and have an hallucination. Because Canary Mary is very scary. And
exactly what he says. Exactly what he says.
No
right now.
joke.
This is the end of Banjo Tooie. This is the end of Banjo Tooie, episode 4. This one's been a long one. I'm sorry, but we have covered a lot. We've done like the boss fight in Witchy World. We've actually got quite a lot of progress done in Witchy World, which I didn't expect, to be honest. But I did play her a lot, so I kind of did expect it. Anyway, this is going to be the end. I will do another episode in a few days. Then we're probably going to go into the next world, which is what? Jolly Roger's Lagoon?
Jolly Roger.
Yes, we're going to go into the Jolly Roger's Lagoon, which is the next world. And that's probably my favourite world in the game. Anyway, this is the end. Over and out.
Do I really have to say? Okay,
You
over
do.
and out.
Okay.
Bloody hell.